So let's talk about 3 ways GABA may help your sleep, your mood, your stress, and your focus. So, really quick, what is GABA anyway? Well, it's GABA aminobutyric acid, and it's actually an amino acid that's naturally occurring in the brain. So, GABA actually functions as a neurotransmitter facilitating communication among our brain cells. And its role really is to relax the activity of those firing neurons of the brain and the central nervous system, which in turn has a really broad range of effects on the body, mind, including increased relaxation, reduced stress, feelings of more calm, maybe balanced mood, alleviation of discomfort, and it helps to also boost our sleep activity and help us get a more restful sleep as well. Now, there's many medications that are out there that can actually interact with our normal levels of GABA, and our GABA actually, like our GABA receptors in the brain as well. And that can in turn have certain side effects, like even maybe interrupting our ability to relax, getting the pain relief that we need, reducing our stress and anxiousness, lowering our blood pressure, improving our sleep. And those types of medications that are going to interfere are going to be things like barbiturates, analgesics or anesthetics, benzodiazepines, and then also antidepressants and some anti-seizure medications as well. And those also target the GABA as well. And there's a number of supplements that are out there that also affect the GABA activity, and that helps to relieve stress levels and anxiety. And they can also promote better balanced mood and help with sleep as well. And essential oils we've been using for the past decade, which has had a powerful effect on our GABA levels and in the brain. It plays a very significant role in many of my friends and family and clients' lives overall, with that excitability and all those different departments that we talked about, stress and anxiousness and all that. So I'm Dena Woulfe. I am your holistic health nurse. I help you transform your health naturally using biocommunication scans and natural solutions. And so GABA is found in natural foods, okay, things like green and black tea or oolong tea, as well as some of our fermented foods, things like kefir, yogurt, tempeh. Some of our other foods that contain GABA are going to be like whole grains, faba beans, lentils, other beans, nuts, including walnuts. And if you think about a walnut, when you take it out of the shell, what does it actually look like? It looks like a little brain, right? And it is so good for our brain. So I love that about the walnut. Other nuts like almonds, sunflower seeds. We can even use fish, including shrimp and halibut. Citrus, fruits, and things like tomatoes, berries, spinach, broccoli, potatoes, and cocoa or cacao. So how does the GABA actually work? Well, I want you to think of GABA as being like the brakes of a car. The brakes are essential when you're driving, right? We can all agree on that, right? And what happens when we drive too fast and lose the ability to actually stop or slow down our car? We have the potential to crash, right? So we may even not see things that are around us because we're going too fast. We may have a hard time focusing. We maybe might feel a little out of control. You tend to get a little nervous, like if you go to hit the brake and like it's not really working quite right, and maybe your foot wasn't on it just right. It causes like panic, right? And then we go into this like super high stress mode, right? The same is with your GABA. The GABA is your body's most important inhibitory neurotransmitter, which means it actually lowers the activity of the neural cells in the brain and the central nervous system, having this really like soothing effect on the brain, lowering the gears a little bit, slowing things down for you. By inhibiting the natural neuroactivity of the brain, the GABA can then facilitate sleep, It helps to reduce the mental and physical stress on our bodies. It can help lowering our anxious level, our anxiety level. It also creates this like sense of calm about our mood as well. It kind of makes us feel like a little bit more chill and relaxed. And the GABA plays a very important role in regulating our muscle tone as well. So, in combination with the glutamate, the body's most important excitatory neurotransmitters are those, the GABA and the glutamate. And so the GABA is a very important contributor to the body's overall mental and physical homeostasis, or something we call balance, right? So when we think of how GABA plays a big role in our healthy functioning, it plays a big role in our endocrine system, which is our hormone system, and our body's own immunity, as well as the regulation of our appetite and metabolism. So I don't know about you, can you use any help in that area? Most of us can, especially when we start to get over 40 as women, right? So there's something interesting about emerging research on GABA and its role in gut health and gastrointestinal function. So where it may work to actually support motility, which means movement, and help to control inflammation, supporting our immune system and function, and it also helps to regulate our hormone activity as well. So when we have low GABA, we tend to see things like anxiety, chronic stress, depression, difficulty concentrating, trouble focusing, we have memory issues, we start to have like muscle aches and pains, we even start to see things like headaches. Insomnia and other sleep problems. I don't know about you. Have you ever experienced the famous racing brain where you're like, I'm exhausted, I just want to lay down and sleep. You go to lay down and sleep and your brain is just like going a million miles an hour and you just can't shut it down. And you're so overthinking everything that it's just like you just cannot rest. So yeah, it is not fun. So some will even search for outside substances to raise GABA levels, and so then we start to see addictive type of behavior happening just to kind of help, get more GABA on board. We tend to kind of like look for other places to supply that when we have an amazing plethora of food, like I mentioned above, that helps with that. So if you would like to have a conversation about what I'm currently using to help my people and the people that I know that really struggle with feelings of anxiousness, high stress, feeling like it's really difficult to slow down and relax and feel calm and in more control, let's talk about it. Like, we have some amazingly powerful natural solutions that are helping others see a humongous difference and change in these areas. Just send me a text message to 760-403-4449. I'll put my number below here. And let's talk about you and what you've been experiencing, what has worked for you, what has not. I totally look forward to hearing from you. I hope you have a great day.